Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to watch Andrew Tate emergency meeting together. The topic of the emergency meeting is you are nobody. You are nobody. No one is coming to save you. No one cares about your excuses. No one remembers your failures or your potentials. Right now you are invisible. But that's your advantages, because from nobody you can become somebody. So without wasting any time, let's start our video. But I want to ask you something. If any one of you have real world quotes, please contact me. You can comment in the comment section, and after that I will give you my Instagram ID. Then you can approach, or I can approach you. I really need your help. So without wasting any time, let's start our video.
As I was driving, I realized that most people, unfortunately for the world, don't really believe in anything. Or they have opinions on things or pretend they believe in something, but as soon as it gets to a point where they have to actually suffer for that belief, all belief goes out the window. They'll say, I believe the sky is blue. And then you go up to them and say, I'm going to fight you because I think it's green. And they'll say, okay, it's green. Everyone has a belief. I scroll Twitter now, and it's just bots and people who have these insane beliefs that they don't want to defend. They want to sit there and go, I believe this, I think this, but they don't want to put any skin in the game. A lot of the time, they don't even want to have their name attached to the account. They just want to sit there and just spout these beliefs that they're not going to defend or believe in ever. So people's beliefs aren't real. What is real? Very few things on earth are actually real. And we're now in this strange paradigm where we've won the election and woke is dead, which is all great. That's fantastic. Okay, good. But the right are no more honorable or virtuous than the left. Do the right believe in free speech? No. I can tell you from personal experience, if you say things they don't like, they want you gone. The right are no better than the left when it comes to free speech. Do the right believe in due process? No. If you're accused of something, the right will cannibalize you just the same as the left will. So we have people who pretended to believe in due process and free speech and all of these things to combat against their enemies, but truthfully, they never gave a shit about any of it. They don't believe in anything. Everybody's emotional. Everybody wants to flip-flop from side to side. Everybody's subjective. Everybody decides whether they believe in a certain premise if it suits them. It's all conditional. Who are we talking about? When did it happen? How do I feel about it? Do I have to defend this opinion? All of this garbage dictates as to whether the belief is held or otherwise, or if the belief completely 180s and changes. So what is real? Please understand, I woke up in the morning, I'm driving in my car, I'm sitting on my laptop having my coffee, trying my best to decipher what is real inside of the matrix, because I'm like, people's beliefs aren't real. Paradigms that we're supposed to believe in between left and right are not real. Justice is not real. Education system's not real. The medical system's not real. What is real? What can I say is real? And this is where I think, as you search for truth, you end up doing some of the most bare necessities of the masculine experience to ensure that they're real. Going to the gym is a search for truth, because you can either lift that bar or you can't. That is true or false. Your strength that you hold in your own human hand is true. When you train yourself to become more capable and more deadly, that is a search for truth. Power that you feel inside of yourself is real. Money that you make, they can take it off you, yes, but when you dedicate yourself to money, sure, you can call that real. You can spend it. You can take care of people you love. Those are real things. But a lot of people are dedicating themselves to ideas or following the herd because they believe that the herd wants them to believe in these ideas. And it's very difficult to get to any kind of baseline of truth. So if I woke up and I tried to have my most honest day in the world, where I'm absolutely honest. Because even me, I am self-critical enough to understand that we're all hypocritical. Do I believe in due process? Yes. If I saw a man raping a woman in the middle of the street, would I want him just to be shot in the head? Yeah. So I don't believe in due process, do I? It's all subjective. Then it's like, well, what if he was about to rape her? What does about mean? How do you draw this line? Everything becomes very difficult. So if I had to wake up and be as honest as possible, what would I be talking about? What would I be saying? But more importantly, what would I be doing in my quest for eternal truth? If I wanted to live as honestly as possible, what would I be doing? Well, I would be training, attempting to be as strong as possible. I'd be telling the people I love that I love them, because that's true. I'd be telling the people I care about that I care about them. But if you want to be an honest person or a good person, perhaps these are the most important things you can actually do with your day. It's train, it's dedicate yourself, work hard, make money, achieve things, love those you love. Because so much of the world is garbage. If you scroll Twitter, every single person is full of shit. Every single person contradicts. Every single person picks and chooses. The right is just as bad as the left. Nobody is perfect. All the politics is a mess. It's all a mess. It's all fucked. But if you go to the gym and you lift that weight, you get stronger. Isn't that beautiful? The simplicity of it. Isn't simplicity beautiful to say, the world is so complicated, but if I go to the gym and I lift this weight, I get stronger. Isn't that enough to give you some peace, some grounding in the chaos? For you to finally find an anchor in rough seas, for you to wake up and think, I'm going to dedicate myself and I'm going to train and I'm going to get stronger tomorrow because I trained today. And I didn't want to train and I was tired, but I did it anyway. And now I'm stronger than I was. And that is 100% definitively true. No subjectivity, no maybes, no ifs, no buts. It is a fact. And it is a fact that I have constructed, that I have made a reality myself. Like I am the constructor of the universe. I can force this outcome. And forced outcomes are what you're always looking for in life. If you play chess, and I'm not so good, but if you do play, you understand that your calculative ability is massively increased with forced outcomes. If I make a move and he can make 3 possible reply moves, it's very difficult for me to calculate into the future. But if I make a move and it's check and he only has 1 move, and then I make another move and it's check and he only has 1 move, I can now calculate far deeper into the future because I have forced a move from my opponent. Forced moves allow you to plan for the future more effectively. So you should always be looking for forced moves in your life. You should be sitting here saying, okay, if I do this, if I go out and party tonight, 10 things can happen. I can get in a fight and die. I can get in a fight and win and get a good KO video that makes me famous on the internet, but I catch a criminal case and I go to jail for 6 years. I can meet a beautiful woman and we can fall in love and have a baby. I can meet a beautiful woman and she can break my heart and waste my time. I can get drunk for no reason. I can have a great time. I can have a bad time, etc. There's a whole bunch of outcomes. But if you say I go to the gym and I lift those weights, what happens? I get stronger. Most likely that's what's going to happen. I doubt you're going to go to the gym and lift those weights, and all of a sudden, because you lifted those weights, you're going to impress somebody who stares in the window from the outside and they decides to buy you a car and you get a brand new car for going to the gym. That's probably not going to happen. What is going to happen is that you're going to get stronger. It's a forced move. It's a forced move, and it's a universal truth. And I am going to try, as I optimize my life, which is a permanent and never-ending task, to not only always look for forced moves, but also to be looking for the truth of all things. And I think that's what I love so much about competition. Because competition is a search for truth. Who's better? Well, there's one person here and there's a person there. Well, who's actually better? Well, I believe I'm better because of this. You believe because you're better because of this. Okay, let's set the rules. Let's set the parameters of the competition. Let's have a competition and let's see who's true. Let's see the truth. Let's see who's better. Search for truth is a very beautiful thing. We have a $10 super chat here. I'm going to read it. Can I explain the clans inside of the real world? I think they're already explained inside of it. And the real world 2.0 is launching. We have massive upgrades coming. In fact, some huge upgrades got launched this morning, I believe. You can see it inside of your notification center. So if you're a member, you can see it all there. I know what's coming. I'm very, very excited about it. But for now, I'm just here to hang out with my friends. So I want to play this Tape Confidential episode because I've yet to watch it. And I thought it might be a cool thing to do, which we've never done before, which is
for interrupting between the video, but if you don't want to listen to my commentary and my perspective on this video, you can skip 3 to 5 minutes and you can watch the pending video of Tate's speech of Tate emergency meeting. So this is very important emergency meeting because in this video he will explain that you are nobody. He tells us that you are nobody, you are invisible, and he also tells us through an example, like you're going to the gym and you're trying to lift the weight. You are going to the gym and you're trying to lift the weight. But the real problem is, what is trying? There is no trying. Some of people tells that I really tried hard, I tried very hard, but there is no such thing try exist. Trying is not real. Either you lift weight or you don't lift weight. Either you do it or you don't start it. That's the thing. Either you do it or you didn't even start it. So there is no such thing as trying. In this video we are going to learn this. And the title of the video really hits me. It really hits me hard that you are nobody.
See, as Mr. Producer, I could fix it, but I'm just testing you guys to see if you... Out of my car, saw people walking up and down, and I looked around, I thought, I don't see any germs. Now, some people would call me crazy for that, but who was right? I'm a looker. You know? Every single thing you see on the internet is soon to be bullshit. I don't believe these signal chat leaks, to be honest. I don't believe it. Are they real? Maybe. Can they be proven real beyond reasonable doubt? No. So what are we doing here? Jerking off over pixels on a screen. They are going to get you to give up your human energy and your time and your calories concerned with pixels on a screen, which could be completely generated from an AI machine deliberately to psyop you. And it's a scary world, because how do you now function on this earth knowing that basically everything to a degree can be manipulated, and in 3 to 5 years you're not going to be able to tell if a person you're speaking to on the internet is even real? Is that even a real person? So it's almost like we're going to be going back in time. There was a point in human history where you had to go to the private members clubs in certain cities around the world to ensure that you met the important people. And then all of that changed. And they said, you don't have to be in the private members club in New York, because you can meet important people on the internet. And that was the more effective way to meet influential individuals for a while. But I have a feeling we're going to revert back to the real world, where the only way you can know if a person is the person that they say that they are is if you sit with them across a dinner table on planet Earth and visualize them with your eyeballs. All of this meeting girls online is going to get wrecked. All of this, look at this cute fluffy cat online, is going to get wrecked. All of these things are going to vanish, and we're going to go back to the real world, and people are going to be real world maxing. Perhaps things are going to go full circle. I don't know. I'm just talking now. Once you decipher, or once you decide that you can no longer decipher the truth from the fiction on the internet, doesn't the internet lose a lot of its appeal? Isn't the appeal of a cat video the fact that it's a cat doing something unusual? You see a cat and it's playing with a ball. And you're like, oh, look, the cat is juggling. But once AI can make a video that makes it look like
This is the end of the video, and I'm giving my thoughts and perspective on this video. So Andrew Tate explained one more thing, that you believe everything they show you. You believe everything they show you. Listen carefully now, because when I hear that, I listen 2 to 3 times and I already write it here. You believe everything they show you. They show you that the Trump is right. They show you everything. They show you that Illuminati is right. Illuminati, because some of us still believes that Illuminati exists. There is a secret society. You can uh, whatever it says, you can sell your soul and you can become rich. I thought, if that was real, if it, like, how can it be real? Because alcoholic and homeless guy will sell their soul for everything, and they become billionaire, multi-billionaire overnight. They become singer overnight. I don't know why people think like that. And if there is a really secret society, really there is